Hi everyone, it's Nikki, Creative Nicki's Homemade Crafts. Today I would like to teach you how to make this 30-minute hand beanie. All you need is some yarn and your hands. So let's get started. Today I would like to show you how to make this beanie with simply your hands. All you need is some yarn. In this case, I'm using some Hometown USA Line brand yarn in the color Portland Wine. You can use any other color, of course. This is the one that I chose. Here I used the red one, which I don't remember the name right now, but I simply made this with my hands. This is the size for either a teen or a woman. For certain men that might work too. So it's more like a teen adult size. Of course you could do that for small children as well. You just have to watch out the increases. So let's get started. Again, all you need is your hands. So we start out making a magic ring. So let me do that very slowly for you guys. So I hold it in my hands, okay, in my hand. I go around one time until it crosses right there. Then I use my yarn to push it through, so I have a little loop like that. Okay, I'm going to hold it like this so that this doesn't move away. Okay, now I need to make one chain, so I'm just pulling it through just like that. Okay, and now I'm going to pull the yarn through like this, just like you would for a hook, and you pull through the yarn. So you every time have two loops on your finger, and then you pull the yarn through. It might be awkward in the beginning. We're doing 10 single crochets. So it might feel a little loose, but that's okay. It'll actually help a little bit in the beginning when we do the increases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. So the entire beanie is made with single crochets. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Okay. You pull the yarn to make it close up. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. Now we slip stitch to the first stitch. So all you have to do is pull the yarn through and pull the yarn through like that. So don't worry about it, it's a little loose. It's actually okay. So now you can tell that I'm always using my pointy finger and my thumb. And this I actually hold exactly like I would for when I would use a hook. But some people use it differently. This is ideal for me. You make a chain, and then you all the way around would do increases. Okay, so 2 single crochets in each stitch. So I put my pointy finger through, I pull the yarn up, so I have 2 on my pointy finger, and then I push my thumb through to pull up a yarn. Okay. So the beginning part will be a little holy right here, but that's all right. It actually gives it some character. And just keep going until you have 20 stitches all the way around. Okay, so double check that you really do have 2 single crochets in each stitch. Then you slip stitch to the first. Now if it's for a small child, like a toddler or a little taller than a toddler, I would probably stop here and then just do normal rows of single crochets all the way around, one single crochet in each stitch. And then you expand it until you have the head size that you need for the certain child you're making this for. If it's for a baby, I would probably not do this increase and then just keep going right away and doing circles. You might have to use a different yarn in order to adjust it to make it the right size. So now we're doing one more increase so that we can make it for the adult size. 1 chain, 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 2 single crochets in the next, and then you repeat that all the way around. Now you're going to slip stitch to the first stitch, so now we're just going to increase further in height, not in stitches. So we're just doing 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, slip stitching every time to the first stitch, so that we in the end turn into this. Okay, let's do this. So it should be 30 stitches all the way around per round. we will do this now for 8 rounds in total. So we just made 1 round. We have to do 7 more. Unless you have a smaller head, then you might have to stop a little earlier. And then we'll do 1 round of back loop and front loop single crochet just to tighten up the end right here so it doesn't expand too far. And it gives it a nice ribbing around. So 7 more rounds. So now that we finished 8 rounds of single crochets, we need to now do the back loop and front loop only of single crochets. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. Usually people do it with double crochets, but here we're doing it with single crochet. So chain 1, okay, you're going around, so you go and insert your finger, so kind of push this back here, insert your finger through the hole and come back out. Pick up the yarn, so you have 2 on your hook, or in your finger actually, and then pull through the yarn. Now you're doing it from the back, okay, like this. So it might be a little tricky in the beginning, but you're pretty much going back and forth, okay? So let me show you again. So one of them goes from the front, go around to the front again, okay, pick up the yarn, you have 2 on your finger, and pull through, okay? And then the other version is from the back through and then to the back again and pick up the yarn like this. And then you're doing that back and forth all the way around, 1 round only. Once you've finished, you slip stitch to the first stitch again, and you fasten it off. Now you just have to weave in your ends. And you're done. You made yourself a beanie with simply using 1 skein of Hometown USA. I actually have some left over, so you use actually less for that. Now I have 2 beanies, both made with my hands. So be careful because the gauge might be different for some people. My fingers are different than others. You're gonna have to try it out, how you have to do your tension in order to make it work for you. But it is simply easy, very easy, and always the perfect time when you forget to bring your hook, or you don't want to bring that much. All you need is one skein, and you can make yourself a wonderful beanie. You can also add yourself a pom-pom on top, like that. Just add it onto it, like a fur pom-pom, and then you have a hat. How awesome is that, huh? So I actually have my leftover yarn right here, which I'm gonna use to add my pom-pom all the way on the top right here. Whereas my red one, I'm gonna keep as a beanie. So I have two in the end. So this fur pom-pom that I have right here has a little thing in the end right here, right in the middle, that allows me to add my pom-pom on it. Let me show you how I do that. I put my yarn through. I put it through the hole, right there. And I put it through here. Go back through, and now I fasten it off. Tight enough, and weave in my ends. And now I have a beanie made with my hands as well as a hat with a pom-pom on it. There you have it. I hope you like it. Please leave a comment below whether you're going to make one of these wonderful hat beanies that you can create with your own hands. And like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, please share this video so others can enjoy it as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.